tap. It's game number 18 of 18 in Flying to the Hoop here in Kettering. And to close things out, it's Indian Hill against Tri Village, and it's next here on SUV TV. We bid you a pleasant good evening from Kettering, from Brent Arena for Flying to the Hoop, powered by Beacon Orthopedics. I'm Geoff Kim. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV. Tonight, it's Tri Village. The Patriots in with a record of 7-0. Beg your pardon, 13-0. They're 7-0 in the WOAC. A Division 6 team against Indian Hill, the Braves, at 6-6, 5-3 in the Cincinnati Hills League. And the guy that we're looking forward to seeing this evening is the coach's son, Trey Sagester, who's averaging 25 points a ball game. He's the reigning Division 6 Player of the Year. It's Tri Village and Indian Hill. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off when we return here on SUV TV. If you're ready now, let's give you the starting lineups here in this ball game. First for Tri Village, the Patriots are 13-0. They are 7-0 in the Western Ohio Athletic Conference out of New Madison, Ohio. Their head coach is Trey Sagester. Three-guard set. One is the coach's son, Trey Sagester, at 6'3", 165 pounds, a senior. He'll run with four. Griffin Richards at 6'1", a junior. And Noah Finkbein, who wears, beg your pardon, number 5. Actually, we're going to call up the other guy, number 10. Brecken Gray at 5'11", he's a sophomore. Up front, we'll go with Noah Finkbein, who wears 5. 6'3", a senior. And 0, Dom Black at 6'5", a junior. On the other side for Indian Hill, the Braves are 6-6, 5-3 in the Cincinnati Hills League. Ricardo Hill, in his 4th year, is the head coach. The guards are 1, Jack Nolan at 6 foot tall, a junior. 3, Anthony Smith at 6'3", a junior. And 5, Ashton Graham, 6'2", a senior. Up front, it's 0, Jim Leibel at 6'5", a senior. And 4, Jack Huell at 6'5", also a senior. So just mere moments away from the start of this one. One thing that we did want to mention, and we mentioned it in the last broadcast, is that the warm-up pants for the Patriots were really in line with who they are. They're Patriots, right? So they were candy cane striped red and white. It was quite a visual to see as they were getting ready to go here.
For the 23rd annual Beacon Orthopedics.
So we're set to wrap things up here in Kettering. Should be a fun one. We've been looking forward to seeing Tri Village, who outscore their team, believe it or not, by 35 points a ball game. They average 69 points a contest. They only give up 34 points. They're looking to get back to the state final. They were there back in the 22 season, and they won their last title in 2015.
Coached by Ricardo Hill. At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 0.
So to your right, we'll see Indian Hill come in. Indian Hill, by the way, averaging just about 50 points a ball game. However, they're giving up 51, just a little over 51 points a contest. And their point differential, minus 1.2. As we mentioned, the point differential for Tri Village at plus 35. That is a snootful. A D4 team against a D6 team. Though Tri Village has real aspirations to try to get to the state finals, to play state final 4, they're the number 2 team in the D6 Bowl according to Max Press. We see Dom Black right now in the middle of the floor. He's hitting on 70% of his shots, 72%.
Richards. A 6'3" senior, number 5, Noah Finkbein.
So we can't wait for this one.
Number 10,
Indian Hill is down a man here in this one, so to speak. At the beginning of the season, they had Rocco DeSanto, who averaged about 11.5 points a ball game through about 5 games, and at that point, he picked up sticks and said, I'm going to transfer to Moeller. He's going to sit out the rest of the year instead of play out the string here and roll in Moeller and then get on the floor for Carl Kramer a year from now. So we're set to go. It's Indian Hill in the red on the right side of your screen, and in the white, it's Tri Village. we see Leibel and Noah Finkbein to jump center, tap into the backcourt. It belongs to Indian Hill, and away we go for the nightcap. And the ultimate game here of this prep showcase, flying to the hoop here in Kettering. It's Ashton Graham. And then now out to the sideline. A couple dribbles for Jack Huell. Plays it back up on top, Anthony Smith. Smith gives it up, gets it back, and now everybody's got a touch. Leibel has it now. Out to the sideline. A little slowdown to start things off for Ricardo Hill's team. Here's a drive. Anthony Smith, he goes to the rack, and it's 2-0 Indian Hill. Up top, it's Trey Sagester, the coach's son, averaging 25 points a ball game off the high screen from Don Black. He pops. It's a long two. Too long, and the rebound to Indian Hill in the hands of Anthony Smith. And this one tapped out. We head back the other way, last touched by the Braves. Glad to have you along with us here on SUV TV, the final game here of a long 4-day event, the Prep Showcase, flying to the hoop in its 23rd year. Griffin Richards got a touch, and it's Sagester up top, and he gives it up to Noah Finkbein, finally getting a touch. Brecken Gray has it. 3-guard set here for Tri-Village, and they play it back to Sagester. The coach's son has it. All-state performer, drives, pops, and sends it outside. 3 from the corner, left short for Brecken Gray. 1 and done, and Indian Hill has it, and now we've got a foul. Right in front of the Indian Hill bench. Fouls on Don Black. Don Black picks up his first. That's the team's first here with 6:22 to go here in the opening quarter. Tri-Village shows 2-3 on defense. Anthony Smith, top of the key. Jack Nolan. Bounce pass, deflected and taken away into the hands of Brecken Gray. He'll have to wait. Does not have numbers. Black hands it off. Drive, Finkbein, stuck low left. He cannot get it fired away, and the long outlet. And it goes to Smith. To the rack he goes. Lefty layup to make it 4-0. He's got all 4 in the book. All 4 points of this game in the book. Drive. Sagester for 2.
Trey Sagester for 2.
So Trey's on the board, 6'3", a senior. Reigning Division VI Player of the Year in the state of Ohio. Tri-Village extends the 2-3 zone. It's Graham, stuck in the middle, pulled away by Don Black. Sagester will run point. They'll set up the offense. Indian Hill playing man, content to play it that way. Back toward the bucket. Gray gets a touch, and now out this way to Richards. Back up top, Sagester. He elevates. 17-footer is good, and we tie it up. So Sagester has all 4 of Tri-Village's points, and we have our first tie of the ball game knotted up at 4. It's Graham. He relinquishes it to Smith. Smith with 4 points. Skip pass this way. Nolan down low to Smith. Smith low left. He'll have to dribble out. They work it back down low. Leibel got a touch. And back out, nearly stolen away. Recaptured. 3 straight on. Knock it down and 1. Jack Nolan will go to the line for an old-fashioned 4-point try.
Patriots foul number 4, Richards.
Fouls on Griffin Richards, number 1 on him. That's 2 quick here on Tri-Village.
Number 12, James Graham. At the line, shooting 1, Nolan.
See Jalen Graham to the line. Nolan connects, and it's 8-4. So as soon as Tri-Village tied it up, it's a 4-point lead now for Indian Hill. Sagester pops, he elevates. 17-footer, no good. Rebounded, saved, and the rebound, the putback for Richards. Griffin in the book, his first deuce, averaging just under 7 a ball game, 8-6, halfway through this first quarter. Anthony Smith out to Graham. They keep it on the outside. It's 3 out so far, 2 in the paint. Here's a 15-footer. No good for Smith, and it's one and done this time. Here's Sagester. Here's Tri-Village. The Patriots on the move. He drives to the hole. He throws up the running one-hander. No good. Foul before the shot.
Indian Hill foul number 12.
Foul is on Jaden Graham, who just entered the ball game. That's his first. The block came outside the lane, and or did it? Did they call it on the shot, I guess, and he'll go to the line. So Sagester, let's fly on the first, and good. He's an 87.5% shooter at the stripe this year. Trey trying to tie it up. And he does, and you'd expect no less from somebody who shoots that well at the stripe. He's got 6, and we've got our second tie. Jaden Graham out on the wing, puts it on the deck, relinquishes it to Austin Graham. Here's Jaden with the ball, back outside, playing the corners. Smith cross-courts it, it goes to Huell, inside, nice post entry, no good for Ashton Graham. And Tri-Village looking to take their first lead of the night. Sagester with 6. Bounce into the post. He gets it back, comes off the wing, drives baseline, swings it back out. Richards dumps it off. The big man Black, and up, no good. He drew the foul with 2:43 to go here in the opening quarter.
Braves foul on number 24, Devlin Daniel. His first.
Devlin Daniel, who wears 24, picks up the personal. He's into the ball game. That's his first. Too strong off the back iron for Black. He's a 56% shooter at the stripe this year. Averaging 12.5 points a ball game. And Liebel back into the ball game. And the first lead of the ball game on 1 of 2 by Don Black. No good down this time, and here comes Tri-Village. Richards, stop and go. Back outside, Sagester for a 3. Too short on the long try, but Richards chases it down here on the sideline. They run it up high, gives to Sagester, they run the weave. Black outside, 3 from the wing, knock it down. Breckengrave locks on. First tray for Tri-Village here in this ball game at 12-8, and his first points. It's Smith, pumps in the lane, and he gets 2 more. Anthony Smith has 6, and we've got an official stop with 1:55. Indian Hill has called the TO after the made bucket. We don't always love seeing that. You always think about stopping the trend or stopping a run, but they're going to set up a defense here with 1:55 left to play here in this opening quarter. Again, Tri-Village has the lead. They have been perfect so far in the season. 13 games, 13-0, and they win their games by an average of 35 points. So they're used to running out, playing bully ball down the stretch, and I guess that's the good reason now if you're Ricardo Hill to call for the TO and say, well, points defended are as good as points scored here in a game like this. Fouls are even at 2. It's Richards out to the wing. And the return up high. They keep it outside the arc. They're 4 out right now. And then now we've got a foul coming.
Fouls on the Braves, number 5,
Ashton Graham picks up the personal. Some contact down in the paint area. That's his first.
Team's third.
Will come in from out of bounds on the near sideline. Richards averaging just under 7 points a ball game handles. Black gets a touch. High-low pass for Sagester. He draws the double. Post entry, no good on the shot by Finkbein. They keep it up front. With 1:25 to go here in the opening quarter, Sagester back to Black. Low right, puts it up and in. Don Black averaging 12.5 points a ball game. He's a big threat down low, averaging 72% from the floor, and it's 14-10. This one thrown into the backcourt, and it's chased down, and it'll be a Tri-Village possession. Indian Hill freely substituting as Nolan comes back in, and so does Jack Huell.
And number 4, Jack Huell.
1:04 to go here in the opening quarter. It's Richards with the ball. Don Black way up high. We'll see if he gets into the post. Sagester elevates 15 feet away.
Sagester.
8 for Trey Sagester. 16-10, the biggest lead of the ball game for Tri-Village so far here early in the ball game. 2-3 zone for the Patriots initially, and now they go back to a man. Daniel outside on the skip pass. Long three, a high arcing shot, and Jack Nolan knocks it down. The second Trey to make it 16-13 and cut the deficit in half. Sagester with 14 on the game clock. I think he's going to play for the final shot. That's exactly what he's going to do now. And we'll see if he gets moving to the hoop. They work the Black end, throw it away. Stolen away by Daniel. On a 2-on-1, the wraparound, the lay-in at the buzzer for Huell, and we go to the break.
After one, Tri-Village
16-15, Tri-Village by 1 as we head to the timeout here on SUV TV.
Number 3.
Away we go here in the second quarter. A 1-point affair and a 5-0 run right now for Indian Hill, the Braves, to cut it back to a 1-point ball game. I'm Geoff Kim. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV. Marquez Burnett is our videographer, producer this evening and for this entire 4-day affair. We're flying to the hoop here in Kettering, Ohio, powered by Beacon Orthopedics at Trent Arena. We saw the home team, by the way, in the last game. They came away winners over Warrensville Heights, 61-57. It's Sagester between the circles in a fast-moving ball game so far. Hayden Hunt gets a touch into this contest. And also Carson Bettinghouse also into the contest, wearing 11. He was at the top of the key. Now moving back to Richards. Stuck free throw line out to the corner. Sagester, he elevates from 17. No good initially, bounced around once, twice, tapped out. Hayden Hunt got a touch, and we got a foul. He was very close to the baseline. Didn't look like he was going out of bounds, and he was indeed fouled. So Jack Huell on the common foul, picks up his first. And the ball will be thrown in underneath the Indian Hill bucket. And the throwaway intended for the big man Black, and here comes a 4-2 break for Indian Hill. It's Huell back outside to Anthony Smith. Can't get it to finish, and the rebound over to Sagester, who'll clear everybody out. Sagester is a stat sheet stuffer. 25 points a ball game, 5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists a ball game. To the outside he goes, Richards with it. Sagester thinking about 3, dumps it inside for Black. Oh, nice turn to the baseline, and got it to fall through for 2. Don Black has 5. 18-15. Minute and change gone by here in the second. Ball loose on the floor, and we got to stop here as Ashton Graham was trying to collect it for Indian Hill. And a foul on the Patriots.
His first. Team's first.
Hayden Hunt picks up the personal. That's his first.
And for the Patriots, number 10, Brecken Gray.
Weeble checks back in. Brecken Gray for the Patriots checks back in, and the ball into the middle and back outside to the corner where Daniel has it. They stay outside. 3 out right now. Jack Nolan gets a touch, 2 hands it back. Playing a little pitch and catch right now on the outside. They throw to the post. It's Liebel thinking about 15. He's wide open. You got to throw that one up, and good. Jim Liebel averaging 5.5 a ball game, gets his first deuce. It's a 1-point ball game again at 18-17. Here's a long 3 for Sagester off the back iron. 2-3 zone for Tri-Village. Here in this defensive set, 2 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. 18-17, the Patriots by 1. Hayden Hunt, beg your pardon, Anthony Smith, and now they play back Jack Nolan. It's Smith, can't work in against Noah Finkbein, and they'll reset. They go to Liebel, wrap around, down low. Daniel throws it up low right. Can't get it to fall, and Finkbein the rebound, and they want to run a little bit with Tri-Village. Here's Sagester on a little stop and go. Now he'll hold out. It's Gray. He'll launch 3. Back iron and out. Both teams, well, actually, Sagester and Tri-Village a little cold here, despite the fact that they have a 1-point lead. Sagester has it. The exchange, he gets it back, he feeds the post, and it's stolen away. Daniel took it away, up ahead. It's a 1-on-1 ball for Nolan, and he got it picked away by Sagester. Sagester catches up into the lane, stuck outside of it now, and now we're back out on the dribble. 4:42 to go here in this first half. 1-point affair here in Kettering. He leaves it for Bettinghouse and gives it right back to Sagester, the All-Stater. They work down low. Finkbein, low right. He drew the double, and a wide open 3 from the wing, off the mark for Brecken Gray. The rebound, and now we got a foul underneath. Carson Bettinghouse working it up, and before he got the shot off, and the rebound to Hayden Hunt, we've got a foul on Daniel. So Devlin Daniel off the bench has 2 quick fouls, and 2 shots coming on up here for Carson Bettinghouse. 3 for 4 at the charity stripe this year at 75%. He's got 4 points a ball game to his tally, and he misfires on the first. 6'2" senior Carson Bettinghouse. Don Black comes back in. So does Hewell. Jack Hewell's back in for Indian Hill. Bettinghouse lets fly and makes 1 of 2.
Also for the Patriots, number 4, Griffin Richards.
Griffin Richards checks in.
For Indian Hill, number 2, Ashton Peters.
They work. Hewell has it on the elbow. Liebel back to Hewell. No good. The rebound to Griffin Richards, who's back in. Here's a long 3 for Sagester. Knock it down for 27 feet away. He has 11 in the book, 22-17. Three to respond. Anthony Smith can't get it to fall. Sagester has it. He's got 11. His team's up by 5. Off the Black screen. Contact, no call. They play back to Black and now reset with Sagester. Bounce pass to Richards. By the way, that's quite a family for Sagester from a basketball standpoint. The dad's the head coach, Josh Sagester. Trey is the all-star, the all-Ohio guard and quarterback in football as well. Sister Riley is on Wright State's basketball team as a D1 player, averaging 8 points a ball game. Here's a drive, and no good. No good for Anthony Smith. One and done this time down the floor. And you need those bunnies if you're Indian Hill. Brecken Gray on the catch, down to Don Black in the corner. We'll see if he comes into the post. He does. Wrap around, Fink behind, back outside on the skip. 3 on the way for Gray, off the mark, too long. And the rebound out to Peters. Ashton Peters, and this one tapped out of bounds. It'll stay up front. Pass touched by Peters.
Checking in for Tri-Village, number 15, Kason Hollinger.
See the emergence of Kason Hollinger in for Tri-Village, a 6'2 senior, wearing 15. Double screen up top and a step through, foul. I think they got Hollinger.
15, Hollinger.
So they do, and that's his first. He collapsed in on the ball handler on the double team, and he picks up number 1. Jaden Graham back outside. Both teams freely substituting here in this first half. Trying to find a cohesive 5 on the floor for either side. Peters up top, now over for Smith. Peters back up on top. Smith, a little 2-man game as he's up top against a 2-man front. 1:51 left to go. They work into the paint. Huel back outside. They come back outside. He gets the 2-3 zone. They have nothing against the 2-3 right now. It's Smith. Dribbles right out of the lane, lost it, got it back thanks to his teammate and Jim Liebel. They'll reset with Jaden Graham and now come back to Ashton Peters. And now we've got a timeout. Charge to the Indian Hill bench with 1:25 left to play here in this first half. Fast moving to be sure, 22-17. Quick recap on some of the games that we had here earlier this afternoon. It was Christ School and Iowa United, and Christ School got a win here in this 4-day event. 78-58 winners over Iowa United. A nail-biter that Northridge won in the second game. They beat Margaretta 58-55. Margaretta, a really good team, made it to the regional final in D5 a year ago. It was Utah Prep defeating La Lumiere by a score of 74-69. La Lumiere had a 14-point advantage at halftime and lost by 5. So that was a hell of a comeback by Utah Prep. And Fairmont, the home team, the host team here on this 4-day event in Kettering, they beat Warrensville Heights 61-57. Here it's 22-17, Tri-Village by 5, and as you would expect, we said Josh Sagester. Trey Sagester has done his job. 4 makes from the floor, a couple of free throws. He's got a team high, game high, 11 points. Out of the timeout, it's Smith. Looks inside, both the Stan Liebel and now working around the arc. Graham got a touch. Here's the 3 straight on, no good for Smith. And we'll head the other way. So a good call, an open shot there for Smith. Nothing doing, and Sagester has the ball in the lead for Tri-Village, coming up on a minute to play. Off the back screen from Finkbein. Now we'll send it back outside. Richards will trigger 3. Off the front iron, and it's in the hands of Ashton Graham. Up front, very quickly. It goes to the other Graham, no good. Here comes Richards. Here comes Tri-Village back the other way. Richards gives it up, gets it back in the corner. Skip pass. 3 from this corner. No good for Kason Hollinger. Spin dribble up into the forecourt. It's Anthony Smith. Drops it off. Huel has it blocked off the window. They recover and will stay up front with 24 to play here in the first half. They'll slow it down a bit. Anthony Smith has the ball. Looking inside. No one's come out to defend him. He gives it up and gets it back with 10 to play. It's Huel with the ball looking in. Drops it off for Smith. 3 on the game clock. And we've got traveling down low with 1.3 left to go. We'll see if they put time back on the floor. On the clock. As Ashton Graham stepped out, and the ball we throw to the sideline. Here's a three for Richards. It's left short, and we've come to the end of our first half. Tri-Village has a 5-point lead at intermission at 22-17. When we come back from intermission, we'll have a review of the first half and look ahead to half number 2 when we return here on SUV TV. We're at the half, and at halftime, it's Tri-Village leading by 5 over Indian Hill, 22-17. I'm Geoff Kim. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV. Marquez Burnett is our videographer and producer here this evening and for the whole event. First for Indian Hill, they were 7 of 19 shooting for 37% from the floor, 2 of 4 from behind the three-point line at 50%, and 1 for 1 at the charity stripe. Leading scorer for their team, Jack Nolan, or Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith has the game high, or actually, no, it is Jack Nolan with 7, beg your pardon. Smith has 6 in support. 4 assists to 6 turnovers. They have 10 rebounds against 16 total rebounds for Tri-Village. They shot 8 of 22 from the floor in the first half for 36.5%. 2 for 11 from behind the three-point line at 18%, and 4 of 6 at the charity stripe, 67%. Their leading scorer, the leading scorer in the ball game, is Trey Sagester with 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting. 1 of 4 from behind the three-point line, 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. They have 3 assists, 4 turnovers, and again, they lead the rebounding battle right now by 6, 16-10. So you imagine that the three-point shooting, at least for Tri-Village, is going to improve. They are a 39% shooting team from behind the three-point line. So right now it's shooting just 18%. Law of averages and the regression of means say the Patriots will start heating up from long range. $16 more minutes left to go. While we have a moment, just want to say that we've had fun with you for all these 18 games. A litany of people really doing some great work, at least on the broadcast side here, that we can tell you. Of course, Marquez Burnett, who actually called one of the games here today, has produced all 18. Matt Digby has been the lead announcer for a number of these games. Chase Younts had a couple back on Saturday. I was joined by Doug Powers, and Scott Mueller joined me for much of the weekend as my analyst here as well. So we've had fun here in Kettering on SUV TV. It's Indian Hill with the ball as they go left to right, attacking the east end here in Kettering against a 2-3 zone. Here's Smith popping from 15, no good. Loose ball, and it looks like it's going to stay up front. It will. Indian Hill in the red unis with the white stripes and piping. Black trim as well, no good. Blocks the initial rebound, and he was contacted by Ashton Graham. A ticky-tack foul, but Ashton picks up his second. The white uniforms, the red piping, and the black trim for Tri-Village, the Patriots. Sagester up high on the left, as Indian Hill shows true 3. Brecken Gray, Sagester returns it up high. Richards, top of the key. Out to Gray for 3. He knocks it down. And that's how we get the second half started. We mentioned that they would improve at the three-point line, and the early returns they have here in the third period. 25-17, and picked away by Richards. They'll send it up front. Finkbein on a two-hand pass. Good chest pass up into the front court. Here's a long 3 from 25 feet away. Knock it down for Sagester.
Trey Sagester.
28-17, our first double-digit lead of the ball game, and it belongs to the Patriots. Drop step to the free throw line, Smith, and now we'll kick it back out. Huell outside, they swing it around. It's Smith again, stuck at the free throw line, outside three on the way to answer back. Jack Nolan, his third tray here of the evening, 28-20, back to a single-digit game. Here's a long three. Back iron and out for Gray. Long carom, and it belongs to Indian Hill. 3 trays in the last 2 minutes. It's Huell, low left, stuck by Black. The return outside, Graham. Out to Smith, and traveling. So he took steps on his way to the hoop with 5:55 left to play here in quarter number 3.
Number 24, Devlin Daniel, and number 12, Jaden Graham.
Richards up top, taking his time surveying the offense or the defense. Sagester from the corner. 3 is in and out. It's retained up front, and coming away with it is Gray. Gray dumps it off. Fink by. And now to Black. Don Black with 2 more. He's got 7. 30-20. Smith puts it on the deck, shoots over Black, no good. Back iron, out to the baseline, saved by the Patriots. Finkbein gets it, out to Sagester. Top of the key, penetrates. The dish, the 3 from the wing, knock it down for the lefty Richards in a timeout. Charge to Ricardo Hill, up by 13 is Tri-Village.
Indian Hill, a full timeout.
So we got a full timeout here, and we'll step aside here too. 5:05 left to play here in the third, 33-20 here on SUV TV. Out of the timeout, it's 33-20, and a barrage of threes to open up half number 2.
Once again, the bus driver from Tri-Village, please move the bus. Thank you.
5:05 left to play here in a quick-moving ball game here to close things up in Kettering this evening. 33-20, Tri-Village has hit on threes. In fact, 3 of them here in the last 3 minutes. We've seen 4 trays as a combine for both teams here since the start of the third period. Ashton Peters back in the ball game. He will handle the ball for Indian Hill. The Braves down by 13. And out to the wing, out to Jack Nolan, who's got 3 trays here in this ball game. Leading his team in scoring this evening. It's Smith, the wraparound, and before that can happen, a foul out on the baseline with 4:47 to play.
Patriots
Fouls on Don Black.
Black,
Don Black picks up number 2.
his second.
Team fouls are even at 1. It comes out high to Black, nearly picked away. Saved initially and now taken by Gray and Tri-Village. Out to Sagester, Trey has it. Out to Gray, he is wide open for 3. Back iron and chased down by Black. Black gets it on the re-entry, gives back, dumps it off. Gray on the baseline, that's great teamwork.
Frickin' Gray.
His first deuce, give him 8. And it's 35-20. Black looking inside, stays outside against double coverage. See Daniel back in the ball game. He gives it up and gets it back, stays outside. Here's a 3, launched by Nolan, no good off the left side, and the rebound to Trey Sagester. It's Sagester quickly up the floor, out to the wing, catch and release. 3 for Richards, no good. Black the rebound, he is fouled on the way. With 3:49 left to go here in the third.
Braves fouls on number 24, Devlin Daniel,
Daniel picks up number 3.
his third. Team
That's
second.
2
Checking
this
in
quarter for Indian Hill.
Number 22, Simon Gall.
Simon Gall checks in for the first time, replacing Ashton Peters. Ball will stay up front. Sagester out there low right is a menace. Black was out there too, and who do you guard? So they exchanged sides of the post, and they'll send it into Black. The handoff to Sagester, quick touch over for Gray, drives baseline, the kick to Richards, back to Sagester. Off the return, drive, foul. And Devlin Daniel on the reach and will pick up his fourth.
Patriots foul number 0.
Oh,
Black.
so
His third.
it's an offensive foul.
Second.
Saw the reaching on Devlin Daniel, but it's offensive and Black picks up the personal. And that's actually his third. So Don Black's in foul trouble here in the mid-minutes here of the third period. Still a 15-point lead. They do take Black out of the ball game. Saddle with 3. It's Smith on the deck. He pumps. 10 feet away. Rebounded. Fought for. Loose. It's still loose. And we've got a tie-up. Daniel out there working in on Finkbein. And we had a couple more players added to that. We have the other way on alternating possessions. 3:10 to go here in this third period, 35-20. Skip pass. Gray, the lob. I thought it was a lob. No one to go to. The jump shot is no good on the runner. And we head the other way. It's Smith stuck in traffic. He'll play to Gall, who gets a touch, and now returns it to Smith against a 2-3. Straight on 3, off the mark. Then the rebound on the backside to Sagester. 2:40 to go. He lost it, got it back. And lost it again to Huell. And Indian Hill on the move, on the other way. 3 off the catch from the corner. A high arcing shot for Nolan, no good. The rebound, the putback for Huell.
Huell for 2.
An official stop.
Indian Hill timeout.
And Indian Hill calls for the timeout, and we'll hold things right here with 2:24 left to go here in this third. We mentioned that basketball is a family affair for the Sagesters. Josh is in his second tenure as the Tri-Village head coach. He's also the school district superintendent. He led the Patriots to their first ever 30-0 season in the state of Ohio, and completing it with a run to the state title in 2015. He left the position in 2017, came back 3 years later in the midst of the pandemic. His dad, Mick, is an assistant on the Patriots staff. Of course, you know about Trey, who has been everywhere here tonight. He's got 14 in the book here midway through the third. And Trey's sister, Riley, is a redshirt sophomore guard at Wright State. My stomping grounds. 35-22. As we come out of the timeout, Tri-Village to trigger. It's Richards out to the sideline. Gray feeding inside. They play it back outside and will reset with Richards. Reposting Finkbein. Finkbein outside. 3 for Richards. He knocks it down.
Griffin Richards for 3.
Another tray for Richards. He's got 8, 38-22. And the Patriots have opened up some distance here in the third. Ashton Graham, 1 dribble and out. Jaden Graham got a touch as well, and now back up on top. Jack Nolan, who's got 3 trays in the book. Loose ball, still loose, and a near tie-up. Wraparound pass down low for Huell. He puts it up, no good. Got it back, no good, and a foul. With 1:30 to go here in the third.
Patriots foul number 10.
It's on Brecken Gray. That's his first.
His first. Team's third. At the line,
Brecken has done a nice job on the catch and release on the offensive side tonight. He picks up his first defensive foul, and the first one for Huell, no good. Indian Hill shooting 63% from the charity stripe this year. Hollinger's back in the ball game. Huell's a 57% shooter at the stripe in 2025/26. No good on both. Hayden Hunt gets the rebound. He gets it now, and he sends it up front. It's Richards playing Sagester, top of the key. There's nowhere to penetrate as of yet. Hollinger's back in the ballgame. You got a touch on the bottom part of your screen. Loose ball. It's still loose. It's collected, taken back by Richards. Out to Hollinger, who thought about three for a second, and will keep the ball alive in the half court and wind up out by 16. Sagester the runner. Ill-fated shot, no good. It's Graham into the forecourt, into the lane, and back outside. The wraparound. Peters dumps it off. And Huell finishes it up. His third field goal to make it 38-24 with 30 seconds to play. It's Sagester low left. He bodies it up. Denied low left. It's still loose out there on the floor, and it belongs to Indian Hill, to Ashton Graham. He sends it up front, nearly stolen, out of bounds, right at half court. As Hunt tried to take it away. Smith's back in the ball game, and Liebel is back in for Ricardo Hill. Ricardo Hill was the head coach over at Walnut Hills from 2012 to 22. Got Walnut Hills to the Final Four, the state Final Four, back in, I believe, in 2013, and that was the first time Walnut Hills was able to get to the state's Final Four. Three from the corner. And that's the way this third period ends. We go to the all-important fourth when we return. Tri-Village by 14 here on SUV TV. Quarter number 4 we go, the final quarter of the ball game, the final quarter of this Flying to the Hoop Invitational here in Kettering, Ohio at Trent Arena. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV. I'm Geoff Kim, glad to have you along. Marquez Burnett alongside. Just waiting to put the ribbon on this one. A 14-point lead for Tri-Village. They came out hot, hitting on threes. In fact, we saw 3 threes from them in the first 3 minutes of the second half, and that expanded their halftime lead. Out of the quarter break. It's Ashton Graham out to Jaden Graham. Anthony Smith up top, high-low pass. It goes to Liebel. Back outside. Nolan doesn't have a shot. Skip pass and a foul. Sagester will pick up the personal as he got Jaden Graham off his feet.
His first. Team's first.
We mentioned that Ricardo Hill knows what to do with a good team when he's got talent. He took Walnut Hills to a Final Four back in 13. Walnut Hills was also number 1 in the state during that year. Here's a runner. Nice looking shot for Jaden Graham. His first bucket. And we got a foul coming down the court with 7:14 to go.
Graves foul, number 3, Smith.
Anthony Smith picks up his first. Little touch foul, a common foul. Richards has the ball on the entry. Into the lane. Skips it back out on high. Sagester at top of the key. We'll hand it back off to Richards. Don Black's back in. He came in the quarter break. Sets the high screen, and now a 3 for Sagester off the mark. And the rebound down to Anthony Smith up front quickly. Intended for Graham, and he threw it away. Sends it up front now for Black. Back out to Sagester for 3 off the mark. The rebound, it comes to Hollinger. Back to Sagester. Elbow jumper's no good. Black the rebound and a charge.
Patriots foul number 0, Donald Black.
Black picks up number 4.
Team second.
It's 2 here in the quarter
Noah
with a
Finkbein
12-point ball game.
for Tri-Village.
And Finkbein comes back into the ball game. I think Lack sits down. Smith back up high, and they keep it around the arc. Nolan gets a touch. He's got 3 trays here in the ball game, and the throwaway. And Ricardo Hill is not happy on that one. Hill was cutting out to the corner, and the ball was thrown behind him right to Coach Hill. Sagester on the corner. Back to Richards, skips it for Hollinger, out on the corner on that side. And now everybody's got a touch. Back to Hollinger. He is wide open for 3. He knocks it down. String music from here.
Hollinger for 3.
He's in the book, and it's 41-26. 6:02 left to go, and we got an official stop. Did somebody get teed up after this? So the foul, the technical foul against the bench, and here's Sagester to the stripe. He's an 87.5% shooter, and he lets fly and misses on the first. As we mentioned a couple times during the broadcast, scoring over 25 a ball game as he makes 1 of 2. And now Tri-Village will take the ball from half court. Finkbein on the grab and gives Richards, who's handling the point, who's seen a lot of the point guard duties here in the late minutes. He dribbles into the lane and some contact as he was working in. Checked by Ashton Graham and a little touch foul there. Ashton picks up his third.
Foul number 5. Ashton Graham. His third. Team's third.
Out to the corner. Oh, no good for Sagester. He was wide open. Nobody was within 10 feet of him as this one goes out. It's not really been Trey's night. He's been just a little off. He's scoring points. He's well into the book. A couple trays. He's got 5 field goals tonight, but just a little off his norm.
Checking in for the Braves, number 2, Ashton Peters.
And before we get the trigger, contact up in the paint area, up in the high post.
Indian Hill fouls on number 2.
It's a grab by Peters.
His first. Team's 5th.
And now 5 team fouls, and now Sagester will head to the line. One of 2 down the last time at the stripe. And expanding the lead are the Patriots, up by 17. And speaking of 17, that's how many that Sagester has here this evening. On 2 makes here this trip down, and it's 44-26. Jaden Graham up top. Out to the corner. Smith will not pull the trigger. He threw it away, nearly threw it away. Tapped out by Hollinger.
Number 4, Jack Hewell. Number 24, Devlin Daniel.
Hewell and Daniel are back in this ball game for Ricardo Hill. And the Braves. 3 off the catch. Smith knocks it down.
Anthony Smith.
Everybody was locked in the pace, so why not take the shot? And he nails the triple, and it's 44-29. Sagester returns it up high, Richards. Sagester stays outside with 5 to play. Graham comes in on him, back to Richards, goes underneath, right to the rack.
Griffin Richards.
10 for Richards, 46-29. As shot put up and no good for Smith, who hit the last trifecta, but no good on the deuce from the baseline. And now back come the Patriots. 3 from the wing. Too strong this time for Richards. And the low man wins here. Sagester on the rebound and the putback. $19 for Trey Sagester. 3 for Smith. Again, this time no good from the same spot, however. The rebound, and it's blocked away. Huell had it denied by Finkbein. And he'll stay up front with 4:08 to go.
Back in for the Patriots, number 10, Brecken Gray.
Gray comes back into the ball game, and Black and Gray, very colorful for the Patriots to come back in. Oh, come on, I need a smile for that one. There's a tray, and good.
Peters for 3.
Peters with the triple, 48-32. It's Richards. No penetration, got poked in the eye or in the face somewhere. So obvious contact, and he'll have to go to the bench, I would imagine. Eyes are watering up for sure.
Braves fouls on number 2, Ashton Peters.
So Peters, after he scored the triple, picks up the personal. That's number 2 on Ashton.
At the line shooting 2,
And
Richards.
Richards will not have to come out of the game. 6 for 8 at the charity stripe this year. He doesn't get to the stripe very often. But he'll stay and play and take free throws. Easy peasy for the lefty. Second one is up, off the front iron. And Devlin Daniel gets the rebound for the Braves. Here's Smith, the runner in the lane, too strong. Off glass and nothing else. The run out by Sagester up into the forecourt. Now a wait. Check by Devlin Daniel, and now hassled, and actually a timeout. Timeout charged to Tri-Village. And we'll step aside with them. 3:33 left to go. Tri-Village by 17 here on SUV TV. Down the stretch we go here in Kettering. 49-32, a 17-point lead for the Patriots of Tri-Village out of New Madison. Bettinghouse is back in the ballgame. Carson Bettinghouse, who has it now. They were looking for the back pick. Instead, Sagester will have to come back to the sideline. Now into the lane. Will give it up and get it back. They stay outside. He draws coverage. A double team there. Gray has it now up high, and a foul. A little reach in by Jack Nolan.
Indian Hill foul number 1, Jack Nolan.
Nolan picks up his first.
Brecken Gray.
Gray set to get to his average, 8.5 points a ball game, and he gets the first. That's point number 9 for Brecken Gray here this evening. He lets fly on the second, and good. 51-32. Three from the wing, way off the mark for Ashton Graham. And we head the other way. Finkbein to throw in for Tri-Village. For Sagester, off his hands, and now it's in the hands of Indian Hill, and after the Devlin pass, we got a foul as he worked the ball in to Ashton Graham.
Patriots foul number 11, Bettinghouse.
Bettinghouse picks up his first.
His first.
With 2:49 to play. The trigger will come from Peters. Underneath the Tri-Village bucket. Devlin Daniel. Back outside. He gets it. He gives it back up. It's Huell back. And this one off the hands of Graham, and it's taken away. Up front for Hollinger, and it's too strong. Way up front. He needed another step on the post route.
For the Braves, number 3, Anthony Smith.
Speaking of the post route, the The national championship game in college football is coming up tonight. Indiana versus Miami. Should be a fun one. It'll be nice to think about football for one last time this year as far as the college ranks are concerned. Nolan has it. They work around the arc. Smith back outside on the skip. 3 from the corner. A high arcing shot and knocked home by Nolan. His fourth Trey. He's got 13 in the book at 51-35. Little foul. 5-on-5 damage from the appearance of it. Ashton Graham over behind Noah Finkbein. So Graham picks up his fourth. And we'll see throws. And right now the game's slowing down more than just a skosh because of the fouls and now the free throws that come with them. And Noah Finkbein, who's a 62.5% shooter at the stripe, gets the first. He's in the book. Averaging 7 points a ball game. And Finkbein makes them both. Noah's got 2. Under 2 to play. Huell will launch 3 from the wing. No good. And Bettinghouse the rebound for Tri-Village. Out on the sideline, Hollinger. To the near side now, Finkbein. They go to the corner and to the star, Sagester. I don't know if we'll see the 4 corners offense right now. For a minute we had 4 out. And the ball is loose and Finkbein came away with it. Recovered by Black. Back and he threw it away. Sagester was cutting to the hole, and the ball was behind him. With 1:27 to go. 53-35, an 18-point spread here in Kettering. So not a typical win for Tri-Village. However, it's been methodical in increments. We've only seen a couple of lead changes, but we haven't seen any lead change since early in the first. And the ball saved from going out of bounds, and we head the other way. Great effort there by Sagester to get it off the legs of Jaden Graham, and it'll be a Tri-Village possession with 1:14 to go. Just waiting for the final score of this one here in Kettering. Wholesale substitutions. I think we'll see a fresh 5 for Indian Hill.
Got number 10, Amani Williams. Number 25, Andrew Coffer. Number 14, Chaz Hayden.
Sagester has it. And we'll point out names of the reserves as we deem necessary. Sagester out high. He's checked by Andrew Coffer, who's one of the newbies here in for the Braves. The Braves haven't exactly called off the Dogs, but at the same time, the fresh 5 tells you that they're allowing guys to play and see the floor. Sagester, with 48 seconds left to go, continues to dribble alive. And honestly, if you just stay off of him, he'll just dribble out. It's Finkbein with the ball. He stays out high, and he gives back to Sagester. 32 to go here in this ball game. Just waiting for the final score. Sagester off the pass from Black, 20 to play. It's the basketball, the high school basketball version of the running clock, or, well, it is the rolling clock here at this point. You would typically see that more in football or with a 30-point lead, 5 seconds to play. And that's the way this one ends here in Kettering tonight.
The final score, Tri-Village 53, Indian Hill 35.
Tri-Village improves to 14-0. A long, easy win. An 18-point spread as they beat Indian Hill fairly easily tonight. They improved to 14-0. Indian Hill falls to a record of 6-7 as we close things out here at Flying to the Hoop in Kettering. We had fun here in this one as we put this one here to bed. Jack Nolan was a treat here for Indian Hill. He had 13 points, and that was the team high for the Braves here. And on the other side, Trey Sagester was about as good as we would have imagined. Not up to his normal snuff here in this one, but 19 points, which was a game high here in this one for Tri-Village. Again, the Patriots improved to 14-0. We'd like to thank our main man, our producer, our videographer here in this one, Marquez Burnett. Again, the final here in this one, the Tri-Village Patriots win it in the closing game here in Flying to the Hoop in Kettering by a score of 53-35. They improved to 14-0 off the strength, again, of 19 points by Trey Sagester. For Marquez Burnett and for the rest of our entire crew that joined us in this entire weekend here in Kettering, I'm Geoff Kim. Good night for a final time from Trent Arena.